Hey guys, today we're going to talk about a topic that has had such an impact on me and my business. And honestly, until I really was able to grab my vision and grow that vision, I really didn't know what direction I was going with my business. I knew I wanted to help people and I loved what I was doing, but I needed something deeper than that to help push me through the hard times and to get me out of bed in the morning. And that's what we're going to talk about today is learning how to grow this business through your vision and having a passion for something. Um, you know, our world always has us focused on the how to. And I know a lot of times as coaches, we get caught up in well, how do I make this income, or how do I reach diamond or star diamond? But honestly, we need to focus more on the what. What are we working towards? What is that passion and that fire in our bellies that is going to drive us to help us accomplish that how to? So instead of focusing on all the things you need to do all the time, we also need to focus more first on what we want out of this, what our vision is, and then the strategy and the how to comes after that. Sometime as children, probably around age 7 or 8, and I kind of remember this growing up. I used to have this imagination and dreaming, and I call it silly, but I loved playing with my dolls and my Barbies, and I would dream about that day when I would get married and have my own family. And then around age 7 or 8, not having that imagination as much anymore. And I stopped dreaming, honestly. And so many of us just think that at some point in our life, we just need to stop dreaming and that we need to face reality. It is what it is. And really, that's just a bunch of crap. There's nothing wrong with us having a dream. And so that's what we're going to talk about, is learning how to dream big again. I mean, that's our team name. And what I ultimately want for all of my coaches is for them to be able to have these big dreams and go after them. Not just have them and forget about them, but really have a big dream, whatever that is, a big vision for yourself and your family, or maybe you want to open up a charity or something like that, or you want to be able to donate to a charity. Whatever that is, I want you to be able to dream big about it, and for us to work together for you to accomplish that dream. Having a vision and a passion is what creates this fire in your belly, and ultimately is what attracts people to want to work with you, because they feel that excitement and they want to be a part of that excitement that they can feel from you. I mean, think about it. I mean, this is a simple analogy. If there's a fire pit and it's cold outside, where does everybody want to be? They're drawn towards the fire because they want to feel that heat and they want to be warm, right? Same thing with your vision and your passion. People are going to be drawn to you. It's attracting because they can sense the excitement in your life and where you are going, and they want to be with you. They want to join in with you and be a part of it. So the passion comes from having a vision, and when you develop a belief, that is what's going to control your actions. So the vision, the more you think about your vision and dig into it, it's going to grow this belief inside of you, and you're going to really begin to believe that you can achieve it. And from that, it drives your actions. And your actions control how people react to you. Again, attracting other people towards you. Think about, for me personally, what gets me out of bed in the morning at 5:30 a.m. or 6 a.m. After a night where I've been up all night with the baby and it's hard, what gets me out of bed is that fire in my belly and that passion and that vision for what I want for my family. And it pulls me right up. And I can't not dig into what I'm doing. I can't not focus on the things I'm supposed to do every day to grow my business forward, because it's that strong. And so that's what I want for you, is to find what is truly pulling you to keep going. Because let's face it, this business is not always smooth sailing. There are going to be things that just knock you on your butt. You're going to have naysayers. You're going to have people tell you no. You're going to have your spouse maybe not backing you up at times. You're going to have people who quit on you. And you're just going to have your rough days where you feel beat down. But This business is about picking right back up. Same thing with our challengers. They might have a bad day, but we tell them to pick right back up. And you as a coach need to do the same thing. Put the bad day behind you, get that vision in front of you, and you keep going. My story and my vision began when I started to really think about what I wanted for the future for my children and my family. And that really happened when I started to have children. I remember being up late at night, not being able to sleep when I had my second baby because I worried about how am I going to afford to do the things they're going to want to do as they grow up, like dance or music, whatever that is, sports. And at the time with our income, it was too stretched without us having to go into debt or not be able to put away anything for our future in our savings accounts for retirement. So that kept me up at night, and then thought of college. Oh my gosh, how am I going to be able to afford college for them? I really wanted to be able to provide that for them just like my family did for me. And the fact that we live so far away from our family back in Texas, that's another part that is so important to me, that our children know their grandparents and their cousins and their aunts and uncles. But without an extra income, with that one family income, it was just impossible for us to be able to afford to go home as often as I wanted. So I decided I needed to do something different. And that is when my vision really grew with this business. And I decided, you know what? It doesn't have to be that way. I can help provide for my family so that we can have all of those things and do everything for my children that I've always wanted to do. And we don't have to worry anymore. And so that's where my vision grew. And I wanted to start helping other people be able to do the same thing so they don't have to worry about how they're going to afford things for their family as well. So here's what we're going to do. I want you to get out a pen and paper, and I want you to go into a room by yourself. Tell your family, I need 30 minutes to just think. Okay? Lock yourself in a room. Ask for that 30 minutes. And I want you to really think about what your reality is right now. What is it that you don't like about your reality at this moment? Okay? And I want you to spend about 15 minutes just visualizing that with your eyes closed. And then I want you to think about what your vision is. What is that you see that if this business could do anything for you and you did not fail, what do you want out of this business? And I want you to write it down in present tense and just imagine every little detail, that if you could have that perfect day, what would it look like? What is it that you see for your future and your family and yourself in this business? And I want you to share it with those around you that this would impact the most. And then I want you to, after you write it down, put it somewhere, and I want you to read it daily. So when you get up in the morning to do your power hour and maybe you don't feel like it that day, you read that and all of a sudden it clicks with you and you get right to work. As your vision develops and it grows, it's going to make everything else easier. It's going to make making those hard sacrifices that we need to do as coaches in order to grow our business, it's going to make making those sacrifices just seem easier. It's not going to be so hard to get up a little bit earlier or to stay up a little bit later or to sacrifice not being able to do some volunteer work at the school or whatever. It's not going to make those things seem so hard because you know you have a stronger vision and something that you're working towards right now. What will you not give up on? I remember somebody asking me that when I was a new coach. What is it that you're willing to fight for and never give up on? That's what you need to be thinking about as you develop this vision and you're getting to work every single day and building your business. What do you want your future to look like? Stop settling for where you are right now. And I want you to start creating what you want out of life. But you can't do that without a vision. And I want you to tell us what that vision is. We are here to help you. So let's go after it.